everyone.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Great.
Good.
Good. So the last time we all met up, we talked about patterns in nature. We brainstormed different ways to show cycles. We started making some plans.
And then we created our projects. I can't wait to see how they all turned out. Here's mine. So remember, I was doing the life cycle of a pumpkin, and I was going to use toilet paper tubes to build it. So I've got this wheel.
So cool.
Wow.
Anyway, you can see the labels and the wheels, and if you keep spinning it, you see each part of that pumpkin's life cycle, all the way to an orange pumpkin.
That was amazing.
Thanks.
So
So
cool.
one of my challenges was this wheel of toilet paper tubes. Getting them to go together in a circle was impossible, and I got very frustrated and had to take a break. But finally got them together. It's a little wonky, but it still works. And it led to one of my favorite redesigns. In my plan, they were all going to be on top of it, kind of like a wreath. And since it wasn't a perfect circle, I switched it to this way, which I really think is cool, and I like it so much better. So. And then one other redesign, I forgot the symbols, which was part of the criteria, so I had to go back in and put on my little arrows. But that's fine. Mindy, can we see yours?
So cool. Yeah. So here is my scratch project.
The Earth has been recycling water for over 4 billion years. It does this by using the water cycle. I can't wait to explain it to you. When energy from the sun heats up the surface of the Earth, it can cause the temperature of the water to rise. When this happens, some of the water evaporates into the air, turning it into a gas. Condensation happens when the evaporated water cools, turns back into a liquid form, which forms clouds. When too much water has condensed, the water droplets in the clouds become too big and heavy for the air to hold them, so they fall back down to the earth as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. This is known as precipitation. Uh-oh, I better get my umbrella.
So, thanks. Thank you. One of the difficulties was I couldn't get the timing right with all of the arrows in the rain and how to get the arrows to disappear and reappear. And then I realized that I need to redesign because I have to have the rain going back to the evaporation stage. So I have to go back and fix it.
All right, it's all part of the process.
Thanks. Shannon, how did yours turn out?
Well, hopefully I can show you mine. So I used a box that I had sitting around, and there's the life cycle of a butterfly. And so it's a maze. Let's see if I can show you. And so you start here, and you would hold it, and you're gonna move it over. Oops, it would be flat. But I used like card or construction paper to make the leaf and the egg. And then the larva is Play-Doh. And then this fell over, but it's supposed to show like the branch with the chrysalis on it. I don't know if you can really see that there. I'll just take it off. And I just stuck it in Play-Doh. And then you would get the ball to come back out. Oops, sorry. Come down here and go over to your butterfly, which is the adult, and then it says go back to the start. So obviously some design issues I had are, well, trying to show you is hard because it's supposed to lay flat. But one of the things I wanted to do was figure out how to make it so you could get the ball. So this is the ball you use to go back to the beginning to truly show the cycle, but I'd already taped my sticks on there and it was kind of messing it up. So I was thinking maybe I could try and get some help and cut holes in the sides so it comes out and then you can pop it back in at the top, or maybe make it go in a circular pattern instead to show kind of how it goes in the cycle. But it was really a lot of fun to make, and now I have something that like I can challenge my friends with to play and teach them about the life cycle as well.
Oh, Shannon, you could cut a hole in the box and use a pool noodle to have the ball go all the way back to the beginning.
That's a really good idea, Mindy. I love when my friends help me. All right, Ashley, how's yours coming along?
So this is my video, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, but it did take a really long time to make. If I made it again, I would want to add some animals to show how they changed during the seasons.
We want to see what you guys come up with at home. How can we communicate with others about this fun activity?
We can share the model of the 4 cycles with our class during Zoom meetings or on social media with your family's permission.
On social media, use Twitter and be sure to use @HenricoSchools with the hashtag HenricoEdFlix.
You can also share with @Henrico_STEAM using the hashtag HenricoSTEAM.
All right, guys, I'm going to go take a walk outside and see what other cycles I see.
Me too.
Yeah, have fun, guys.
Me too.
Great job.
Yeah, have fun.
Bye.
Bye.